Welcome to this cultivation tool to assist you in really being able to calm your central nervous system quickly and effectively and with full control that you've always had, and allowing you to fully regain the sovereignty over your body and reclaiming that balance within yourself. So, always, we can quickly reset ourselves just through simple breath work. It doesn't have to be complicated. Any sounds that you want to make on your exhale, it's the toning. That sound, that humming, that vibration that you're creating within your body, that runs down in through your vagus nerve, and that instantly settles you. Now, you can certainly take that even further. If you're in a place that you feel that you can do this without, we obviously certainly will feel self-conscious depending on who's around or who can hear. Or if you're like me, you really could care less. After a certain point in time in life, you kind of like, I really don't care. But that's me. So taking a moment and just really being present in the and holding and maintaining a tone within your body is very soothing to your central nervous system. And that's why often you'll see our bodies always know what to do. Just like in nature when you watch animals and they know what to do without having to be taught it, right? We will self-soothe. We will calm ourselves with a sigh. Or we will, because our body knows. So by taking the intentional action even further and really applying that is going to be very beneficial for you. And it's finding the sequences that work for you. You know, it's all about how it feels within you and how you feel doing it, and most importantly, the end result, how you feel after. That's what matters. And with resetting our mindset, with rewiring and realigning our central nervous system, it doesn't have to be a complicated process. But we have to be mindful and aware and present within our bodies to recognize, hey, I'm stressed out. I'm like, oh my God, my body is in freeze mode. Or maybe you're being so stirred that you're in a panic, having a panic attack or having anxiety. I have certainly experienced panic attacks. I have certainly experienced anxiety. And I have learned to control my body's response to that. It takes practice and time and patience, but I promise you, you will get there. And it's recognizing when you're in those moments, instead of getting all entangled in the chaos of it, you can snap your fingers, you can say stop in your mind or outwardly too, whatever works for you. Hold up. Count back to 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, recheck. realign. Whatever works for you, whatever works for you. The point of it is taking a time out so you can check out, realign, reset. And breathing is a simple thing. We've got to do it anyway, right? It's necessary for life. So taking that time to be mindful of our breathing. And in through our nose, out through our mouth. It allows us just to control that. There's a lot more that goes into that too, but that's for a whole different experience. Just know that it works for your body. And as you can see here, I'm rubbing my hands together. That's also another way too for me where if I'm feeling I've got energy that's wanting to get out, or I'm feeling a little, this helps me to kind of reconnect, realign, recenter. Even, doing shaking, getting your body and going from head to toe, working it out, shaking it out is a really profound action you can do. Athletes will do that before they're, get out the nerves. And you'll watch animals too. Then they get up and they shake it off, getting that energy off, ready to realign. Shaking is a really profound and simple thing to do, and it actually does feel good. Might not look the coolest, but hey, this isn't a matter of looking cool. This is allowing us to reset and feel better. Now, the key is always for us to feel safe. Our nervous system, when our sympathetic nervous system is getting activated, it's going into survival mode. It's trying to keep us safe. So it's going to get that adrenaline going. We're going to feel the fear. We're going to feel like we need to either fight or flee or freeze. It's recognizing within our body what kind of response is happening. And we can simultaneously kind of do all of them at the same time. And we don't always have the same response. A lot of us tend to flee or, leave a situation. But our nervous system, it's like just because we think that we feel safe because we're out of it, we're still caught up in it because we will still be thinking and connecting into it. And that emotional cord keeps us tied into it. And our brain cannot decipher the difference between how that situation's happened at that moment, or if we're reliving it. It's still happening in reality to your body and how your brain is perceiving it. So that's why it's also so important that we are disconnecting from the situations, from if it's a person, if it's an experience, that we are allowing ourselves to be severed from that situation, cutting that cord, however that works for you. And if you're someone who has had a lot of traumatic experiences, so letting go is very difficult, it becomes a reflexive response that we want to hold on to it. I feel safe with it, even though I know I'm not safe with it. Humans are interesting, aren't we? And so then it's working with your body on how you can transform that. If letting go of it is not something that feels automatic or feels safe within you, it's transforming that. And you can melt that by imagining, all right, I'm safe. Safe, creating that feeling, feel that safety within yourself. Putting a smile on your face. I guarantee you, if you're not feeling happy, putting a smile on your face will start to bring joy. It starts to release all those beautiful chemicals that allow you to feel joy. And before you know it, you are allowing that to flow within you. And then you can shift the fear into joy and love. All right, I can shift a very different experience now that was fearful, that didn't make me feel safe. Now I'm able to, all right, I'm okay. Was that situation really that bad? I'm okay. Another really simple and fun technique to utilize is the concept of when you walk through a doorway. I mean, how many doorways do we go through, right? All the time. Imagine this doorway. Every doorway you go through is a portal. Because they are portals, really, right? Getting us from one place to another. Imagine every time you're going through a doorway, that you are releasing and severing all that doesn't serve you. Anything that's connected to any timelines of fear or a situation or anything that it is that you're looking to shift. And as you're crossing through that threshold and walking into the next room, you are walking into and being transported into this amazing, more abundant, beautiful life, timeline and opportunity that's not connected to that crap anymore. And that is a really profound technique. And how many doors do you go through, right? Oh my gosh, to be able to add that into it is profound. And it's just getting comfortable and familiar with that. I've certainly used it where I've gone back and forth through the same doorway where I'm like, oh, let's play with this. And really setting those intentions then of what is it that you're wanting to bring into your life, and really feeling and being that and stepping into it. You can feel the movement, and that action of walking and moving forward really does bring us into that motion of we're walking into it. We can really feel the momentum of it, because it really is all about what we're feeling. What are we putting ourselves in? What are we believing? Resetting our mindset, that takes, a lot to rewire how you normally think about things. And you can find that you might align back into some old thought patterns, and then, or maybe old fears or concerns kind of bubble up. And that's okay. Doesn't mean you didn't do something right the first time, or I thought I was past that. These moments happen, and they show up. And they're beautiful gifts to show us, oh, what a wonderful opportunity. Thank you for showing me this. I'm letting that go when I walk through the door. There's always going to be layers and things that are revealed. And know that if things are feeling really chaotic for you, it really means that you're about to be stepping forward into some amazing stuff, that's shifting stuff that you don't need, so that you can take another step forward and elevate yourself into the next phase, so to speak, that you're going into. You're creating intentional, abundant possibilities with what you're resetting your mindset into. And you can't carry that old stuff with you into that. And so, those things will get stirred, and that's okay. It won't feel fun, that's for sure. But you know what? You're going to get through it. Allow yourself to still feel that safety within you. It's profound. I can't stress enough how important that key factor of safety is. It is the alchemy that allows you, it's like that magic sauce, right? That that's that special ingredient that is necessary. Because without that, everything else, you'll be feeling like you're doing everything else right, but you still have that feeling of not fully feeling safe. And your nervous system needs safety in order to calm itself. Otherwise, it's feeling like, Oh, we're unsafe. What do we got to do here? Oh, everybody show up. And then before you know, you don't realize you're anxious. Oh, and all these cascading effects happen within your body because the nervous system is connected to all of them, right? We're not able to calm ourselves fully if we're not feeling safe. And this is not about faking it till you make it, because you're not faking safety. You're really allowing yourself to be in that state of being safe, feeling safe. And then you are. And then you are. So, practicing your breathing and getting into that centered space, this doesn't have to take much time. It's not a matter of needing to listen to a 10-minute, a 5-minute, a 30-minute, any duration. The more you practice these techniques, the quicker you're going to be able to settle yourself. And it takes practice, patience. And practice is doing over and over and over and over and over. And it is until it becomes a response within your body that starts to become automatic. And with that repetition, you will be able to apply that into your life so quickly that before you know it, what would normally take you 5 minutes to be able to accomplish within yourself, you're able to get within because now you're going through all these checkpoints within your mind as you're exhaling, breathing in and exhaling. It's like, you're getting everything all in shift and aligned and all of that, and you're able to do it very quickly because you've trained yourself, you've practiced, you've aligned. It's that muscle memory that, it's profound what you can shift then. And what we're telling ourselves, we get caught in that if we are caught in the chaos. And that's not authentic. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Thank you for your time, and I wish you well on this journey of rewiring and reconnecting and recalibrating. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, truly. This work, it's not easy. It's not pretty. But oh my gosh, is it amazing what gets revealed the more you do this, the more settled you become, and what you will find in how this changes your interactions, how your perceptions, how you perceive and receive yourself, and how you perceive and receive the world around you. It is amazing. I wish you well.